I'm Tammy.
And I am Bridget. Welcome to Life Lessons Unfiltered. And on today's episodes, we're going to visit part 2 of a conversation we were having on a topic called aging. It was quite funny. So if you didn't see that episode, go back and look at our videos before you look at this one, because then you'll understand the flow.
Follow along with your old ass.
Follow along with this aging process, because originally we were really talking about things we were going through, different things we were going through at aging. But in this episode, we'll talk about aging and difficulty in health situations. It doesn't have to be just all about health only, but I think aging is most difficult if you're not healthy, if you're not happy, if you don't have somebody, if you're not in a relationship. I think
I'm lonely.
Robin, don't you she better not say that. Here you drink, Robin.
Here you drink, Robin. Go be happy, Robin.
Wait till she explains this part, guys. I'm telling you.
Oh, God.
This is going to be quite interesting. Because,
Well, you know what? All of those things can make someone unhappy if that is what they are yearning for in their life. It all depends on where you are. You know, just because you don't have all of those things, at some point in time, that may not even be important to you because you got something else going on. You got family issues, you got other things that take your mind off of what you don't have. And that's probably the best way to look at it, to be perfectly honest, because if you keep looking at what you don't have and how your life is fucked up, it ain't getting no better.
I'm okay with it. I
Right.
just want somebody to take out the trash,
I
put
hear
air in
that.
the tires. But because I know how to do it, it's okay. There are certain things that I miss in this lonely life.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
know,
lonely?
in this
You are
lonely
not.
life.
She's not
But-
lonely.
It's
no,
lonely.
but-
She is not
but
lonely.
no, seriously, but I understand wanting to have a companion, especially from my perspective, because I don't have a sister, so somebody just to hang out with on a regular basis and be readily available. But I don't think we're going down that road, right?
No.
But
No.
I'm just touching bases off what Bridget said about.
Wait, I'm just realizing that we probably all have the same situations in that space, but it still falls along the lines where you're aging and you don't have that one thing you may be looking for to feel completed, right?
I won't say
It-
not to be completed. I just feel like because I was in a marriage for so long,
Every year's.
right, that that you just start to miss the companion, the male companion portion of the relationship.
Mm-hmm. I get that. You would miss that. I
Right.
get that.
That's interesting. I was about to say something else, but when you're aging and you're not in a relationship, let's just make sure that relationship is a happy one, because you could be aging and be in a miserable relationship. It will age you even faster, deteriorate your health.
Well, that had nothing to do with age. That's just.
No, I'm just saying
making bad
it affects your
choices.
age. If you're getting older and you're stressed out, you're getting
Oh,
older.
well, being in a bad relationship can age you more.
Correct.
Because
And
that's stress.
That's stress. And you're in a relationship, you gotta take your medication. And you're in a relationship, you're aging, and then the left hand is the right hand, or the back, or the organs, or worse yet, when you have to continuously go to seek medical attention when you're aging. So the first part of aging, we were talking about, just the fun stuff, menopause, etc., etc.
Right.
But now it gets really serious when you're aging and the things that you can't help, like taking medications, diabetes, blood pressure. You gotta pay attention. Your favorite drink or your favorite food, you can't have that anymore. That'll depress somebody, I would think.
Well, I would beg
That's
to
your new,
differ.
because that's a new reality for you that you have to
There's
get a
certain things that
handle
you
on
can't
that.
do.
Yeah, but I would beg to differ because I've spoken to a lot of elderly women that were married and they don't want to be in relationships or have that companion. Like, they just don't want it. And so there are some women, and I'm speaking from a woman perspective because I've connected with women, that they have their children that would help them with going to the doctors and, going to pick up prescriptions, because now they're kind of like relying on the children to help them instead of a man.
Because it brings it back at what point in stage you are. If you are in your 70s something, you ain't looking for a man. You relying on who your
So like
children.
me, I'm not asking for any dates or anything, and I'm not putting myself out there. But like my age, I would still want to be able to
date.
Right.
Right, I get that too.
So while you were talking, I just couldn't imagine myself needing medication or help or assistance from any person. I just cannot imagine it. So maybe I'm disillusioned.
But just say you are blessed to even have that thought. But I always say this to you, everybody needs somebody sometime.
Yeah,
and you cannot go through life not needing.
No, but
you just never know what
life has in store.
This life, and I'm not going to get real deep with it for you,
All right.
But I would just say accept it. I don't, some of us are not going to accept things graciously because it's things that we don't want to happen to us, and we're asking why it happened to us. But everything happens for a reason, and as long as we're able to process it and seek the appropriate help, then it makes things a little better. I'm not going to say 100%, but it makes things a little better.
Easier to tolerate.
Right, because there's a medicine out there that was created, even though a lot of us don't want to take medicine, but it was created for a reason, and this person was put in place to create that medicine to help somebody in their dire situation.
True.
And I had to learn that.
Yeah, and I'm quite aware that as we age, there are going to be certain things that you're going to need or rely on. For example, like, my mom's, of course, she's older, but my grandmom, who was 88 before she passed, was quite, she was quite the tornado, just up and down and very full of herself, had a full life. And so in my own aging, there's nothing that I feel like I can't not do. And so in my mind, I can't even imagine what I would possibly need 10, 20 years from now. If you ask me, I would need a nothing. I'm not going through menopause or none of the above. Not taking any medication.
You never know what God has in store for you. But what I would say, I would like to stay clear of having to take medication.
Medication, that's right.
Because medications, most of them leads from one medication to the next.
After effects.
Yeah. So that's my hope, is to stay away from medication. But listen, sometimes you have to take medication because things are beyond your control. You have to do what you have to do. So, and is that part of aging? It could be. It happens more often than not as you age, but, young people could have medication issues too.
Right. That doesn't mean you have to stop living.
Absolutely not. So, I agree with that too. But,
I think this aging topic is quite interesting only because we got older. We got older.
Well, you remember being younger and you hear older women talking. Nobody really told you, like, girl, your hair gonna fall out, and
nobody told me about menopause, that part.
Right, or the sex is gonna be like, I can't find the affirmation. Nobody tells you this when you.
Who said that? You was 72 or something?
No, I'm just saying back in my day, nobody would.
That's right. Older women didn't talk about that.
Right. So you just didn't know what to expect.
Right.
I didn't know what to expect. I consider myself growing old gracefully. I think I'm happy where life has taken me thus far, and happy with my family life. So I'm good.
Yeah. So the plus part for me in aging is the fact that I could still feel like I did 20 years ago and have grandkids.
And she got good knees.
That blows my mind all the time. Absolutely blows my mind. Especially when I'm out and then people think I don't even have kids. And then it's like these grandkids. I am bewildered at like, look at God. I don't know. This is interesting. So I feel fortunate, I feel blessed that I could age and be excitable and still youthful and 20 and wear my clothes from 30 years ago. That's
But,
why.
I mean, do you like being a grandparent? I mean, that's what age brings after 50 also.
If you have grandkids, here's what I discovered, which I don't understand. That's a whole other topic, right? You have your kids, and then you realize that the parenting part is not over. That part. That's what I discovered when I realized I'm
Well, that
I'm
had nothing to do
responsible.
with age. Them suckers just don't go. They just don't leave.
No, because it's like wow, I have my kids, so now I can be carefree, but that's not true, because now you are here to set another example. But again, with all of it is aging, so I'm just gonna embrace it and be excited, and I'm gonna continue to dye my hair and do cartwheels and do backflips and stretch, and drink my juice.
And drink your juice.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm happy to know. Did we find that out at last episode about Andro?
Well, guys, go look at our last episode, because we found out that men
Andro
go
Paul.
through menopause, and it's called andropause. This is going to be quite interesting. We should look into that more and come back and talk about
And
it.
it made me feel a little bit better.
First time that they go
to know
through
that they're
something,
suffering.
yeah, they get hot flashes.
They know that they are suffering with
Like us.
You're right.
Yeah, because I used to think it was just easier being a man, because they never have to go through a cycle and go through the
Well, they
estrogen
definitely
up and
have
down.
life. Those pains of life and responsibility of
Not
children.
not like a young girl.
No, I'm saying we do. We have that over them. They have.
I thought men got off easy.
Oh, for sure.
Pretty much.
Well, I would like to talk to a couple of men who tell me it was difficult.
It was difficult.
Tell me the truth.
Yeah, that's some BS.
I should have known that 20 years
Yeah,
ago.
you don't have to carry a baby. You're not
That
having a
part.
monthly cycle with cramps and
Swollen
bloating.
ankles. What are you talking about?
And then at 50 or beyond, we go through menopause. More punishment.
Well, not me, but yeah. I'm sorry.
Say that loud one more time.
Black and brown.
I promise you, wherever she is, on wherever part of the earth she is, I'm going to make sure I tape for you guys her having a moment.
I
A hot
cannot
flash
wait.
moment.
Give me a flicky finger. Come on. She told me when I was 32.
I'm looking forward to
I'm
it.
looking forward to it.
So how
Really
about
good.
another thing?
Right.
Friends after 50 or beyond, or our age, do you develop more new friendships,
Hell
or
no. It's like a
are
no.
you a little more cautious with friendships?
And aging, as you aging, who not there, they probably dead or gone. I'm sorry. But who's not there, yeah, that part.
Yeah, me, myself, and I'm
Yeah,
sure
because
they
it's like when you get older, you're already set in your old ways, right? You're just like, I'm set. It's the bread is already baked. Like, this is it. All right, get some butter and shut up. What I'm saying is, at this age in life, we're not trying to figure out nobody, learn nobody. So if you wasn't coming along, then we probably can't get along. So we're gonna be old age in a nursing home, talking to other old people about old things. I'm not sure, but I don't think as you get older that we're looking for. Well, shucks, somebody's gonna tell me that's not true. You know,
No, I ain't gonna tell you. Wait, let me hear it first.
those guys out there that say that's not true. I think as we get older, we're now looking for quality relationship, not quantity. So we're not looking for friendships. We're looking to see, knock, knock, who's here?
Right.
Are we thinking the same? Are we good? Are we spiritual aligned? And I'm good. And that's it.
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would
that's
agree. I would agree.
That's it. That's all we can
I
ask
would
for.
agree. Cause,
Yeah.
well, one thing, here's one thing. The fact that if you are our age, and I keep saying our age because I want to bring focus that we are talking about our age. If you are our age and you don't have any friends, I don't want you. I don't want your ass either. So that's all I'm trying to say. I don't want your ass either. You know, but I don't want. And speaking to what Bridget said, you know, at this age, I've already developed my friendships. So now it would probably be partnerships,
Yeah.
business-ships.
Are we aligned?
Association.
Yeah. Are we aligned in the same energy space?
Right.
Are we about the same things and such like that? Because we don't really have the time to go through aging and the things that aging comes with and try to figure out, you know.
Try to read a bitch.
Like
Ain't
what-
nobody trying to read you, you know. We're not going there.
What
No.
you said?
Yes. So
Shit.
no.
You know?
I think we become less tolerable
Facts.
of the BS.
After your back pain, who you want to talk to? Nobody. Like, you know that part. It's like,
I mean, you can call somebody out. You've been through the BS, so you can read a bitch across the room. Like,
well, so-
don't come over here because I already know.
what Tommy's trying to say is that agents supposed to come with wisdom, preferably. We have wisdom and we could actually figure out who's around us so we don't have to go punch somebody in the throat.
Oh, I didn't say that
Ah,
like 50
she said
times.
So we have to punch somebody in the throat.
Right. I mean, that's, we're not really trying
We're not
to
trying
go
to
there,
call
but
our
we
kids.
can read that energy from across the room. Let me
Okay.
just say that.
So we're gonna,
That's age.
yeah, we're gonna be age wise and positive because we don't want to get locked up too.
Right.
I'm joking, guys. I'm just joking.
I mean, at 52, I know I got a lot of them. At 50, you know, can't no guy come up to you or a man come up to you and tell you no BS because you probably don't heard it all too.
Well, hopefully, because there's some women that they age but they don't get any wiser.
Right.
That's a whole
Another episode, and we'll be back to talk to you, Derek.
Yeah, because
I'm sorry.
at this age, sis,
Are you still doing that?
are you not learning? Did you not learn your
He
lessons?
told you that 20 years ago.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. If you don't learn your
Don't
lessons,
call me again.
you repeat them,
Period.
and you can repeat them for a lifetime. It's up to you, sis.
So, with that being said, as we get older,
Yes.
may we age gracefully with understanding, with wisdom and discernment.
And hopefully you're not taking any pills and hooked up to wires and needles and such.
But if you are,
It's
but
okay.
if you are,
Yeah.
it's okay because that's your journey.
Sure.
Well, if you are,
That's true.
I mean, if
That is
you,
true.
But if you are, and if you can help yourself out of that situation, try to find the strength to do so, because you want a good life, and that's what I would say. But I love growing old, because if I wasn't getting old, I wouldn't have grandchildren, and I love them to death. So I'm happy. So go find your goddamn happiness any way you can. And
Embrace the aging process.
embrace
Yes.
it. And don't go get no BBL. Go get you them butt plans going then.
We chopping and
That's
cutting.
another topic, and we'll come back to you in another
Yes, we're gonna talk
episode.
about that.
We're talking about
Absolutely.
BBLs. But thank you
Alright.
for joining us tonight.
Yes.
Um,
Life lessons unfiltered, and we'll see you on the next episode. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you. Have a good
Bye
night.
bye.